Okay, so Mike is golfing today. It is a mommy and Jackie day, but my girlfriend's home from Australia, so we're going to see her tonight. And there's so much stuff that needs to be done in this house before tomorrow. Tomorrow is a reset, a meal prep, kind of see where we're at. And I'm also prepping for the 12-week year. So I want to get as organized and I want to delegate as much as I humanly possibly can. So this weekend is kind of like crunch time to reset the house, to clean everything up, make sure we have everything, make sure we're just ready, because I am so excited to just like sprint towards the goals that I have. I am making a video about the 12-week year, how the 12-week year works. Stay tuned. It will also be on my podcast. So today, a shit ton of laundry, cleaning, hanging out with baby, dinner. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got the laundry sorted, and actually my mother-in-law is taking Jack shopping, which is to infinity and beyond helpful, because now I have a lot of time to focus on the things that I want to get done. So I'll give you a brief synopsis. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole video on the 12-week year, but I'll give you a little bit of a brief synopsis. So a 12-week year is pretty much combining the goals that you have in a year to 12 weeks. Because a lot of the time when we have such long-term goals or when we look at things annually, we procrastinate until it's like crunch time. So a lot of businesses by year end are like doing this massive push. We did it in all the corporations that I worked at. We all got to push to accomplish the targets that we achieved for the year. So the 12-week year is we focus on the things that are going to make the most amount of progress in our goals, and then we become really good at those things instead of like semi-good at like a bunch of things. So you pick out a couple goals and then you just like sprint to these goals, and then you take a rest, and then you can do it over and over and over again. What this does is it actually changes your mindset to, you know, when you get like super excited, or maybe November, if you work for a corporation, maybe November comes, it's month end and you got to push, or it's that excitement of a new year and you feel super motivated. But a lot of the times we fall off because that motivation obviously depletes. It doesn't last forever, which is normal for motivation, or we just really don't have a good plan, or we just don't have a plan at all, or we have a good plan, we're executing the plan, and unfortunately, as humans, we want immediate results. We don't see the results, and we think the issue is something wrong with the plan, not the execution in which we are doing. We don't take the time to reflect on like the actual daily habits that we are doing to become successful. When your habits are what are going to make you successful, right? Like what you do day in and day out is what is going to make a difference in your life. So I am starting this 12-week year. I have some massive ass goals. My body isn't where I would like it to be. It's not in terms of weight. It's not in terms of anything like that. I just don't feel comfortable. I'm not as athletic as I would like to be. I'm somewhere in like a good medium. I would just like to be better. My back is sore all the time. I'm not working out as much. I'm obviously not training for a show. I don't know if I'll ever do another bodybuilding show, but I'm not training for a show right now. I'm not doing anything like that. So it's kind of going to the wayside, which I don't like, my health. And when we get to our 30s, even beforehand, we need to be paying attention to our health, and we need to be retaining muscle. It is so important for so much. And I'm very passionate about being healthy. Getting to a more optimal health is one of my goals. When you do the 12-week year, you do need to have things that are measurable. So I can't say like optimal health. Like I would need to go to a doctor and be like, hey, like what's this looking like? But for me, I'm going to put some markers in place so I can track it. One of them will be weight. I'm holding on to a little bit extra weight. One of them will be monitoring like my running and tracking things like that, and then my food would all be kind of good markers for me. And then the other two are really career based. So I'm a transformational coach. I really it is my dream to just mentor women to really find themselves as individuals and chase their goals and achieve it, and to not be pushed aside, to not be only looked at as maybe a mother, or maybe just as whatever your career thing is, like to be looked at as an individual that has tons of layers. And I want to speak to these women because I have transformed in such a way. Like 15 years ago, I literally was homeless, living in a cardboard box, addicted to crack cocaine. And now I have an amazing life. And at 29, I thought I had everything, but I was completely unhappy in life. So I took the chance to burn it all down and created something amazing. And then I got pregnant, completely lost myself, transformed again, started a business again after dissolving it because of postpartum depression, because of all of these things. And I just feel that a lot of women are also in that same spot. They love being a mother, they love doing these things, but they have individual goals. They have things that they want to accomplish. And we are so fucking powerful that I know you can do it, right? So anyway, there's my tangent. I want to grow my transformational membership. So that's on one side. So that's more of an income goal. And then secondly, I want to grow my YouTube channel. So I have been on Instagram, I have been on TikTok, I have been on like every single social media platform since it came out. And you do feel stretched thin when you are a solopreneur. When you are by yourself, you have to do everything, obviously yourself. You're by yourself. So my goal, because of where Instagram is going, I haven't been finding much joy out of Instagram lately. TikTok, I also think, is having a little bit of an identity crisis. So those will be like my secondary platforms, even though TikTok is a growth platform because they send everything out on the FYP. So like for my personal preference, or when I think about marketing and like the weight of followers, YouTube is my number one, for sure. Because I think the platform obviously still wants to make money, but it has solidified the fact that it knows that you are going to be sending people off the app, and like it's kind of cool with that, but it's also giving you the tools that you need to be a good creator, if that makes sense. It incentivizes its creators. It has the biggest return on investment, but it is the most complex platform. It's long form video editing. It's a lot harder to edit for YouTube than it is to edit a 6-second reel and just put text over it. It's going to be my number one platform. I'm going to have my podcast, I'm going to have my vlogs, and I'm going to have obviously my educational videos as well. And then I can just like crop it down to the other platforms, and then they will be secondary, to be quite frank. So, and same thing, I will have measurable goals, right? Specific, measurable. But the only issue that I find with the 12-week year, and I have not finished the book, is that we need to respect the fact, especially if you have a family, whatever you're going through, wherever you are in life, everybody is busy, and we need to respect that everybody is busy. So it's almost like you almost need like a full week or a weekend or just a couple days to prepare for it, because anytime that you have a goal that you want to reach, that you want to attain, you are going to have sacrifices. Mine is like my free time. There's no scrolling, there's no things like that. Like everything is dedicated to these 3 goals because I am living at my in-laws' house, right? And I love my in-laws. They're super helpful. We obviously butt heads sometimes. I want my own house. I want my own space. So we need to buff up our down payment. And I want to be, and like also, like I just want to be a successful fucking person. I don't know where I'm going with this. As a mother, as a woman, as someone who also has a husband who is very goal-oriented, everybody kind of needs to be in on it, and everybody needs to be supportive. So you need a couple days to talk to people in the household that it is going to affect and optimize as much as you humanly possibly can. So my son is 3. Right now, all he wants to be is like the most independent person ever. So I'm going to use that to my benefit and his benefit. He's going to have his own little set of chores that will give him independence and that will teach him how to be a productive member of society. And so he can help me with that. So he's going to have like daily, weekly chores. When he does them, he's going to get a reward. Great. I'm going to create a cleaning list. So I'm doing cleaning every single day instead of once on a Saturday like I am doing now. Have meal prep ready, all of those types of things that allow me more time to focus on what I want to focus on, but also streamline everything so I do not have that voice in my head that's like, you don't need to do this. You can just eat like shit. You can skip the gym. No, none of that. One load. Folded. I should just fucking put it away right away. Because if you're anything like me, then you know it just stays in the basket for like 10 fucking years. Fuck. All right, let's do it. I'm getting less along instead of further along. So what I'm trying to do, obviously, all this laundry needs to get done. All this stuff needs to be organized. Is it going to my dad's? But the thing that I want to do is I just want to feel organized. I just want to feel in one place. So there is no distractions when it comes to my goals. So I want to get all this cleaned up. There was a hot tub here, and I think we're going to try and make this space for the baby. So I'm trying to do right now, if I get organized and if I feel settled, I will be in a better space to achieve the things that I want to achieve, and I will feel good that I'm focusing on those things and not putting anything aside or not leaving anything for anybody else that I know I need to get done. Like, this is like a me task type thing. I cannot delegate this. So that's what we're doing. Okay, let's do it. So I've done like 6 loads of laundry. I still need to vacuum the bedroom, but it's dusted, it's cleaned. We're getting everything done as best that I can. But like I said, I have to go see my girlfriend in like 2 hours. Right? Oh my God, and they're Italian. It's gonna be so fucking good. The whole goal of this is for me, I know it seems like I'm so exhausted right now, and it seems overwhelming and overbearing current state, but I know it's going to be worth it when it's midweek and I'm doing this 12-week sprint, and I'm not gonna have like 50 loads of laundry, and I'm not gonna have a dusty ass desk, and I'm not gonna have like cords everywhere, or like random gift cards that I just found, or like, you know, like just everything needs to go in its place. And I know this is what I need to do to feel successful, or to feel like I can put my focus where I want to put it during, obviously things are still gonna get dirty, but if you have a baseline, and for me, speaking to my husband and getting my toddler involved, I think will be super helpful. And if we do it all today, then it's just maintenance, and then I definitely don't have to do it tomorrow. I kind of need a break. I think I'm gonna take one. Okay, so cleaning is not done, but is it really ever? I don't think so, but I'm ready. Mike's on his way home, and now it's time to go see my girlfriend, who I have not seen since my wedding, and I'm so excited. I will see you tomorrow.